Okay, shh. We got here really late and we need to be quiet trying to get onto the boat so we don't wake any of our neighbors up, okay? It's really, really late and we don't want to wake up our neighbors.
Hey Lauren, oh my gosh, what do we got here?
Here, let me help you.
Centric's charge controller.
Hold on.
Wow.
Before we get those in the water.
Wow.
This would be a long swim to go get.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Almost stepped on my iPad.
It's heavy.
Two hands, two hands.
I got it.
Oh my goodness.
It puts out, like I said, it's like, well, at full power, it's like over 7 amps.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
You know, so you let that run let it run the whole time, but it'll charge your battery in a day.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That's
No problem,
amazing. Thank you so much.
No, that's all right. They're actually pretty simple. 2 wires to 2 wires into there, and 2 wires out of that into your battery.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just yeah, they're really simple.
Okay.
2 brackets, and I can have it swing completely down when I don't need it. Put it up, and they make a little pole that'll come up,
Right, like a support?
and it'll either from there or on the rail.
Yeah.
And just hold it up flat.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yep.
you know, when you need to back in somewhere tight, because it would stick out pretty far.
Right.
Right.
But when you're not in a marina or something like that,
Yeah.
you're on anchor. It's like, well, you can flip it out, and if
Yeah.
the sun's going down, we could lower it a little bit. And if the sun's
Absolutely.
coming from this way, you could raise it.
Right, yeah.
And that would be pretty simple. 2 clamps, put 2 little eyelets on that, and then, you know, that little, I don't know, whatever, 1 link of a chain or something, I
Right,
don't know.
right, yeah.
And then put something on, you know, an extendable pole. And
Cart full of goodies.
Yeah, the old tibbies were broken off a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You see how that's smashed
Yeah.
the most, but and I guess this front one is missing. But that hose is just so stiff right there. And I was looking at how long it was. It's an ordeal to replace it. But Alright, now let's talk about your heater. I think we could warm it up now that we got it empty.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get your drill here.
So, I'll open this hole up.
Is there wood underneath that's different?
No, it's just that thick of a base.
Gosh, that's...
But my clutch keeps slipping out, but I just go ahead and this up again.
That's seeming like it's working.
Oh my gosh.
It's nasty, but it's working.
Wow.
Is it leaking?
No, I mean.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It works? Oh my gosh.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive.
You can use our toilet now. Terry fixed our toilet. You can use our toilet on the boat.
And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Well, Vince, I'm really anxious to get you settled where you can take off and go south. And so the first thing we were looking at was your furler. And when I grab it and rotate it, the bearings are clear and free. This thing rotates really easily. This is a good furler. It's definitely an out-of-date style of furler. They're just not as efficient, and there's issues with how they were made compared to modern ones. But these are not insurmountable. People have gone around the world with furlers like this, and this one's actually in pretty nice shape. The bearings at the bottom seem to be smooth. The bearings at the top seem smooth. What was going on there was that there wasn't a long enough piece of furling line. The furler, first of all, was cut off at some point short. And also it was too much of it wrapped on the drum, so that when you rolled out the sail, you had no line to pull the sail back in with. But once we tested that and saw how it works perfectly. You need a sunscreen on this before you go south. Burn up that sail.
Okay.
All right, let's look at it. Yeah. So let's put some halyard tension on that. Not a lot, just enough to take the belly out of it. It's on. Is it on this side, Vince? Does it sit down here, man? At this point, you've got a good furler, and actually we looked at your jib. The jib looks good as well. We looked at where the sheet leads should be, and we adjusted them a little bit so they're in roughly the right place. You can't really tell till you go sailing, but that's all good. Now, the one thing I do see is that the sunscreen, this blue fabric protects the sail from getting sunburned, and Dacron really doesn't stand up to UV, to sunlight, very well. And so these blue covers are really critical, and if you're going down south to the Bahamas or to Florida, this is going to be very important. It's one of these things that you may be able to get part of it restitched. They may be able to use the same fabric. The fabric doesn't feel bad for most of it, but some of it, the fabric itself is completely sunburned and should be totally replaced. It's not a huge dollar amount. Instead, you got all the line on the drum when the sail is furled. Intact. Nothing scary there. One thing I'm doing wrong here is this piece of nylon, which normally it's better to go up on Dacron. Nylon's pretty stretchy. But I happen to have a 200-foot length of nylon, and I don't have a 200-foot length of Dacron.
Go the other way.
Really?
Yep. Just keep pressure on it. I think he's climbing. Don't hurt yourself. He's making it up to help him out. But he's actually doing the climbing.
Coming. At some point I gotta get people. Baby stay.
If you have to go the other way, go the other way.
You running out of steam there?
Yeah.
I'll take over from you if you need aim.
Oh, that's the.
Why don't you trade with Vince?
Yeah.
All right, Vince, so you asked about two-speed winches and self-tailing winches. In fact, see what you're doing. You got two people.
come back.
doing it.
Yeah, I hear him. I hear.
Go ahead.
You need your strength.
Yeah.
You gotta use two hands.
Yeah.
So you need somebody else to hold you up.
Yeah.
I see. Stop. Can I keep going?
Coming back down to the still good? Ship's still good?
Wow. Man.
Oh, is it cleaning at the base of the mast now?
Yeah, we're done here.
So far, Vince, it looks like we've saved you somewhere around $4,500.
More like 5 or 6 maybe. They quoted me $4,000 for the roller furl and the labor.
So today was an amazing day for Vin and I. Today we were able to get the toilet working. We were able to get the mainsail halyard fixed and up into the mast. We were able to get our roller furler fixed and evaluated, and it's in fine working condition. We had our batteries replaced and switched out and reconnected, and some of our electrical system checked. We had some LED lights installed. It's just an amazing day. A butane little stove that would help us, since our propane, we're not going to be using our propane right away. So just one thing after another. So it's sailors helping other sailors. You learn from and you get some things from others, and then you pass that on. And I am just incredibly grateful to this sailing community for everything that we have learned, the recipient of so much help and information and good intentions, and thank you so much. And whatever we have, we want to pass on when it's our turn too. So.
I'm gonna try
What
it.
did I actually jump up and down and say, oh my gosh, I have to give you a hug?
What
Swish,
fixes?
Swish, swish, no leaking, no leaking, no leaking. The toilet is fixed. It was so exciting. But not only that, another wonderful thing that happened is as he was doing the electrical system, he's noticed that one of the lines goes to the Garmin. The Garmin in the cockpit was never connected to an energy source, so that's why it could never turn on. So it wasn't broken, it just wasn't connected to an energy source. So that was another amazing discovery for us today, and with the help of another sailor friend, Terry. So just a wonderful, awesome, amazing day.